Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H has been at the helm of WWE for more than a year now and has introduced a number of new championships in that time, but it seems that he isn't sticking to the rules that he once set himself. Back when Daniel Bryan was world champion, Triple H and the Authority made the rule that a championship should be defended every 30 days, and while there have been leniencies for injured stars or ones on a part-time contract, usually this is a guideline that the company sticks to. While Gunther and Cody Rhodes have gone more than a month without defending their titles, the two men already have WrestleMania bouts decided and have been an integral part of programming. Braun Breaker, on the other hand, has only wrestled one match since the Royal Rumble and hasn't defended his title since January 25th. Breaker has been on Raw and part of storylines, so there's no reason why his title hasn't been on the line. It's hard to imagine that there would be an episode of WWE Raw in Madison Square Garden without Triple H being there to make an announcement. And since it has been around 6 weeks since Breaker has defended his title, he could step in to either take the belt or force him to defend it. In the past, titles have been taken for lack of defenses, and stars have been forced to relinquish them if it becomes clear that they can't defend in the allotted time period. It will be interesting to see if Breaker is made part of the show, since he has a title that needs to be defended, and there are already a number of matches announced for this week's Raw, which will be headlined by the steel cage match between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. In the world of professional wrestling, few things are as exciting and impactful as a shocking return or unexpected swerve. The WWE Universe, always brimming with anticipation for the next twist in the storyline, finds itself at the crossroads of what could be one of the most jaw-dropping moments in recent memory. Imagine this scenario. Triple H, the Game, returning to Raw, a show that he has long been associated with, and doing so in the most dramatic fashion possible. The big moment, stripping the reigning WWE Champion of their title, all because they broke one of Triple H's most well-known, established rules. To fully understand the weight and significance of this potential angle, we must first take a step back and evaluate the man who has been pivotal in shaping WWE's history, Triple H himself. For over 2 decades, Paul Levesque, Triple H's real name, has been at the forefront of both the on-screen and behind-the-scenes workings of WWE. His role in the company's creative direction, particularly in the NXT brand, has left an indelible mark. But perhaps what stands out the most in terms of storytelling and character evolution is his transition from a brash young wrestler to a corporate mastermind. Triple H's character is built on respect, authority, and of course, breaking rules when necessary to assert his dominance. However, there are certain rules he has established that serve as the bedrock of his authority. One of the most significant rules that Triple H has often alluded to over the years is the idea that the WWE Championship should be respected, and it should be earned, not handed out. The champions who hold it must defend it with honor and integrity. This rule, whether explicitly stated or understood through his actions, has been a defining characteristic of Triple H's leadership. Now, picture a scenario in which a WWE champion has broken this cardinal rule. It could involve a situation where the current champion has acted in a way that diminishes the importance of the title, perhaps through underhanded tactics, excessive outside interference, or outright disrespect towards the title's legacy. Maybe the champion has abused their power, taking liberties with the very idea of what it means to be the champion. The current champion could have shown a lack of respect for the competition or betrayed the fans who made them champion in the first place. Whatever the case may be, this violation of Triple H's unwritten rule sets the stage for a massive swerve. Imagine Raw beginning with a high-octane promo from the reigning WWE champion, who is basking in their glory. They boast about how they've conquered all comers and claim that no one can touch them. The crowd, both loving and hating this champion, hangs on every word. As the champion speaks, there's a palpable sense of tension in the air. Suddenly, the lights cut out. The familiar sound of the Game's entrance music blares through the arena. The crowd erupts into a mixture of shock, awe, and excitement. Triple H walks down the ramp, looking as imposing as ever. With a microphone in hand, Triple H steps into the ring and stares down the reigning champion. The crowd can feel the electricity as he looks over the champion with a sense of disdain. "You," Triple A says, pointing at the champion, "have broken my rule." The tension is thick, the audience unsure of what's coming next. Triple H does not simply offer a stern talking to, nor does he look for a simple confrontation. Instead, he takes control of the situation in a way that only Triple H can. The game's character is synonymous with power and manipulation. He doesn't need to simply strip the title in a straightforward fashion. This swerve must be layered, adding intrigue, drama, and multiple twists. One potential swerve could involve Triple H playing mind games with the champion. Perhaps he feigns admiration for the champion's reign, saying they've done what no one else could. However, Triple H slyly alludes to the fact that the title was never truly earned in the way it should have been. He might even play the angle that the champion's reign has been too easy, through interference, luck, or outside influence, and that this type of championship reign goes against everything that the WWE stands for. The twist comes when Triple H claims that, because of this violation, the champion is being stripped of the title. But rather than just making the decision unilaterally, Triple H could call for a massive championship match at the next pay-per-view event. The swerve lies in how he sets it up. Triple H could announce that, to determine who will face the champion for the vacant title, there will be a brutal multi-person match, and the former champion will have to defend their honor in this contest, knowing that if they fail, they will lose everything. Or, to heighten the drama, Triple H could make the announcement that the new champion will be decided in a unique, never-before-seen match type that he himself will oversee, perhaps one that even the reigning champion had no idea would be part of their downfall. But the greatest swerve, the most shocking twist, would involve Triple H himself being the one to determine the new WWE champion. What if, in a bold, unexpected move, Triple H declares that he will be the one to take the title back? After all, he has long portrayed himself as the King of Kings, and there's no one more qualified in his eyes to lead WWE than himself. This could lead to an epic confrontation between Triple H and the now former champion, who attempts to reclaim their honor, but in the process, their arrogance or sense of entitlement is their undoing. This swerve would also create a long-term storyline, as the entire WWE roster would be forced to reckon with the notion that Triple H's return could signify a new era of power, dominance, and control. The ramifications for the entire roster would be felt immediately, with each superstar forced to choose their side in the battle between the current champion and Triple H's authority. In a deeper sense, Triple H's return and the stripping of the title could symbolize a shift in the landscape of WWE. This could mark the beginning of a new chapter, where the importance of respecting the title and the legacy of WWE champions is re-established. It could also elevate the storylines of other top superstars, as they would now have a legitimate reason to challenge for the championship, knowing that Triple H is watching, and he's not afraid to make drastic moves to ensure that the title is defended with the proper respect. In conclusion, Triple H returned to Raw, with the goal of stripping the current champion of their title for breaking one of his cardinal rules, has the potential to be one of the most compelling storylines in recent WWE history. The drama, the unpredictability, and the inevitable swerves that would accompany such an angle would captivate fans and make for must-watch television. Whether Triple H ultimately wins the title, or simply re-establishes his dominance, one thing is certain: the WWE Universe would be left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting what's to come next.